Hey everybody, Brett here, and day 361 of my carnivore journey. And today I did not eat any burritos or chips. Good job, me. Yeah, so after finally having a burrito yesterday. Today I'm reminded why I don't eat that stuff anymore. About the worst gas that I have had in I don't even know when. And there's only one logical reason for that, and that's the food that I ate yesterday. So it was very easy not to do that again today. I ate Italian sausage for lunch, or lunchtime-ish. It was probably pretty close to 2 o'clock. And then this evening I had some cheese and some pork rinds and some cheese crisps. A couple of slices of salami here. But, nothing crazy out of line for my carnivore. Some people would complain about the cheese or whatnot, but it's not, a bunch of sugar added cheese or anything like that. It's some good mozzarella and some cheddar. So decent cheeses for the way that I follow carnivore. I talked about the fact that I'm not going to, worry about my weight and this and that for a little bit here as I roll up to my my final check-in for where my target weight was. But kind of trying to just reflect on what I've learned and what I've done over the last year. I'm 100 plus pounds down, feeling great. And one of the things I kind of thought about today was actually just being able to physically do things that used to be extremely hard and no longer are. So this afternoon, kind of just before sunset, was taking Christmas lights out of my tree in the front of my house. And I remember last year, I remember doing this for years now, but last year I was kind of reflecting on that and climbing up in the tree and trying to get the lights out of it and balancing on the branches or like dodging in and around branches to get up higher. It was just such a hard task, painful task, scary task. And today I just scurried up the ladder and right into the tree, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm just here now. It's such a different thing to be able to move and flex and bend and stretch and not hurt and not be fearful that I'm about to fall out of a tree and be a 300-pound boulder just boom hitting the ground and breaking open. It's just different. And I can't help but think like, what took me so long? Why did I not do those things before? And I guess I'm glad I finally made the choice. I guess I'm finally glad that I found a program that I could follow to get down to a much healthier weight, right? 220s at 6 foot is not terrible. It's not ideal. It's not what the, I don't know if it's the FDA or whoever it is puts out the weight height chart, right? It's not what they would recommend, but they would also recommend me eating a bunch of grains all day long too, which we know isn't going to work well for me. So I'm just going to keep going and, try to get exercise. Today, my exercise was up and down a ladder, in and out of a tree, and putting lights away. But yeah, it's just nice. And then I got some good news in my personal, professional world today. And, it was one of these things I told my wife, I said, I think I'm going to have a drink tonight. I think I'm going to have some bourbon. Because I had my men's group tonight, and we drink beer, bourbon, vodka, rum, right? We drink in my men's group. And I didn't, right? And I was like, well, no, I said I wasn't going to drink until the 17th of February, so I'm going to hold to that. I'm just going to hold off. And it wasn't a big deal, right? I'm there with my buddies. They're all, I think everybody but one guy was drinking alcohol. One of my friends in the group is dealing with cancer treatments right now, so he's been focused on his water and everything else. Very, very healthy guy, other than the cancer, and so he's kind of focused. But it wasn't a big deal for me. I did have some hop water tonight. I bought some hop water last weekend, I think it was, and a week ago. I had 2 hop waters. Right? They're no carb. It's basically carbonated water with hop extract in it to give it flavor. So it's good stuff. So I had a couple of those, but that was it. So again, a year ago, if all of my friends were at the house and they were going to have a drink, I was going to have a drink no matter what. No matter what. I don't care if I was driving home. I was going to have a drink. And I don't need that anymore. Which is one of the reasons it's so frustrating that I ate burrito yesterday, right? Because I've got the willpower to not drink alcohol. Why did I not have the willpower not to eat the burrito? I don't know. But, that's the way it is. I mean, that's many people, I'm just going to say we all, but it's not everybody, but many people struggle with food addiction. And I'm one of them. I was a person who, if I'm going to eat one burger, I might as well eat 2 or 3. The Arby's roast beef sandwiches that I eat right now, I don't eat the bun. I just eat the meat. So I get the 4 for $10, and I eat the 10 ounces of roast beef that it ends up giving me. Well, I used to eat the 4 for $10 with the buns and the horsey sauce and the Arby's sauce and chow them all down. Not doing that anymore. So a lot of little wins. And today it was the being able to physically climb in a tree, not being worried about falling down, not even really think about it, just scurrying up in there. So that's my reflection for day 361. And looking forward here to what happens in the coming days. So that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.